had people that have said, you know, I'm a nurse. I am racked with student debt, but I can donate so many hours a month, and this is how I'd like to contribute to your project. I've had shop owners as far as the North Shore say, you know, I'm a small shop owner and I can't afford to donate money, but I would like to promote your project on my Facebook page or on my website. And this is what this project is about. It's about people saying, we want to contribute in some way, we want to help out. And it's a beautiful thing when people come together and are saying, I'm willing to volunteer and help out. I don't necessarily have the money to write a check. It's great if you can, but you know, community action and engagement, participation is really what this is about. It's about getting involved and recognizing these kids when you see them and actually going up and paying attention to them. That's really what they want. They don't want to be ignored. They want to be part of the community, and they want to feel like they're us. They want to feel like you care about them. They want to feel like they're not being ignored and that they're just as valuable as you and me.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think, not only the youth that were featured on the mural, but just like, you know, kids who live in Youth on Fire, kids who live in homeless shelters right now in the Boston area, what do you think they're getting out of having like a statement like that in such a big scale?
So just to clarify, kids don't, no one lives at a day shelter, so like kids don't live at Youth on Fire, but and I think that they get like such a better sense of identity. I think that their like self-worth goes up. I feel like they feel so much better about themselves when they are able to see their face larger than life and are able to see it permanently affixed to a brick wall. And I feel like that's such a great feeling for them. You know, the other thing that we all take for granted is photographs. We all have so many photographs of ourselves from the time we were born until today. You go out to any bar, you go out to any restaurant, and you see everybody taking photographs of them all night long. It's what we do on our phone.
Yeah, that's true. Like Facebook photos and stuff.
And they're instantly pegged onto Facebook, and we're tagging everybody. That's what we do with ourselves.
But they're low quality photographs, though.
Doesn't matter. We all are able to see ourselves,
right.
You know? And these kids, they don't have that luxury. They don't see themselves. And so one of the most beautiful things is that when I take their photograph and they see themselves on the camera, they're amazed at how beautiful they look.
It's empowering.
It is very empowering. These kids don't have that. And when they see themselves on the camera and they see themselves printed, and it's that image for the first time to them, it's like a different world for them. They feel so much better about themselves. And so just think for a moment, when you stop and recognize them, think about how good you feel when someone says, wow, that's a great shirt you're wearing, or you look really nice today. When you say that to these kids that you see on the wall, that makes them feel like they're part of the community, and that's what they really want to feel like. So
I think what's lost sometimes is that, you know, these kids are eventually going to grow up and be adults and, you know, be main contributors to our society. So right now, like, they need the tools and the ability to succeed. And I definitely think having projects like this, it's going to be a lifetime benefit for them.
Yeah, you know, when I was as I mentioned, I just graduated from Salem State University in the School of Social Work and got my master's. And one of the research articles that I was reading is that JAMA came out with a study that said that when you reach the age of 24, you have reached your potential. But it's true, if you don't reach them at a certain age, you really lose them. And so it's really important to try to reach these kids before they get to be adults. And it's just critical that you want to try to reach these kids at a certain age. And everybody wants to feel special, and everyone wants to try to feel like they belong. We all want that. I mean, everybody wants that, especially these kids. And so I just feel like we could all do much more to take time to notice people.
Definitely. Can you talk a little bit about your background as a photographer and what made you want to pick up actually, we have a caller. Hello, you're on the air with Alan and Anthony.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hardly hear you. Can you speak louder, please?
I'm the one on TV. You need to speak louder.
Uh,
You're
is
on
this
air.
the program Belive?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Uh,
Have you been watching the show?
yes, I've been watching the program there about the homeless, yes.
Okay.
And what I wanted to say, I want to congratulate what do you call it, Anthony Pira, because he's an excellent photographer, and he used to do actually a living by doing photography, and now he has given up a lot of the work that he was doing before,
Do you want to say something about that, Anthony?
and he's dedicated himself totally to help the homeless people, which is a very, very difficult task to do.
That's definitely true.
Okay.
No.
Well, thank you.
So he deserve a lot of encouragement and a lot of credit.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
So I think it's definitely true. I think you do deserve a lot of credit for taking the time to put in the work for this project too. Like such an amazing project.
Yeah. It's been quite a journey that I've been on, and I feel like the process has been life-changing, and that it's been an amazing process to be on. These kids have forever touched my life, and it's something that I'll be forever grateful for. Yeah.
So let's talk about the future. Any future plans to either follow this up, maybe somewhere else, or just have like another project that's related to homelessness?
Well, the project just went up in May, and so we will see how long it stays up. We want to see if it's how the project sustains, weather related, if it fades or not, and so hopefully it will stay up for a while. We'll see. I'm continuing shooting right now. I currently live in Salem, and as I said, I just graduated, so we'll see what my next projects are. I'm currently working on a project right now with elder population, and I'm currently still continuing to shoot with homeless youth. So I'm continually moving forward. So,
That's great.
Yeah.
Any plugs for anything? Any projects that you're doing right now?
Well, like I said, I'm still shooting for homeless youth, and I'm working right now on been working on defining what an elder is through North Shore Elders Services in Danvers, and so it's been a great project to be working on. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank you for coming on the show.
Sure.
Anthony Pira, everybody. It's been a great show. We don't have a lot of time, but I will be back next week. Maybe with another guest, maybe by myself. I don't know. But this has been great. Thank you to the gentleman who called. It's been great.